Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Planet Build. And welcome to Sunshine Scandinavia part 13. And I'm happy to have you guys over here. And this will not be a speed build, this will just be a small recap on the things that we built so far in Sunshine Scandinavia. And I just wanted to brainstorm on the things that we're going to do in the upcoming videos. And there's just one thing that is new in addition to part 12, and that is the monorail station over on this side. Now, this was a building I've been working on in my own time, and I'm not going to share this with you on a video, a speed build, or on the workshop. And maybe on the workshop, but I'm not quite sure about that one. This just cost me a lot of time because it has the round curves in it. It doesn't look pretty from the bird's eye view. But that's fine for me. I put a lot of sweat in it and I put a lot of hours in it, and I'm quite happy with it, with the way it looks from the front side and also from the angles on the left and the right side. So this is just the monorail station, and it does not provide seating for the guests, but I think this is just a cover up of the areas over here, just to have it look nicely from the outside as well as the inside. And I did put up some advertisements of the shops that are in the park already. So that is it for the monorail station, and I think it fits the theming well with this coral reef district area. And there's only just one thing to do for section 2 of the coral reef district that we started a couple of videos ago, which also has a lot of scenery in it, and I can hear it. I can hear my PC just running out louder each time I add in more scenery to this section. So this just has a lot of scenery in it and a lot of greenery, but also a lot of triggers. And one of those triggers are the fish, which are just running in a randomly order from one place to another in this whole water area. And that brings me to another trigger that I want to add in this coral reef district, which also connects to the Wavebuster attraction over on this side, which I need to retheme in this coral district. And that's the last attraction that will be in this section 2 of Coral Reef District, and then in the future we're going to build those coasters over on section 3. Now, the idea that I got, and I think that's a lovely idea for this Wavebuster attraction, because this just glides over the track from one side to another. And the idea I came up with is, why not have a king coaster statue surfing on a surfboard from the right side to the left side. Now, I used the same systems as I did for the fish which are in the water, and I think you can see the fish right now, but it's connected to the attraction over here. Oh, there they go. It's connected to the attraction over here, so they just go in randomly order from one place to another, and are connected to the Flight at Black Rock Cave. So that's the same system I'm using for the King Coaster surfing trigger, but this one is not long enough because it has the same length as the fish, and I do need to upgrade this system with, I think, 2 more horizontal platforms. And that gives me the opportunity to, let's go ahead and see what's in the event sequencer. Normally for the fish I would put all those 4 slides within 2 seconds of each other, but to upgrade the length of the travel of this object, I have to be able to copy one slide and paste it after the other one. But it has to be after 9 seconds, so I have to add in let's see, 5 or 6 horizontal slides to be able to copy this one, and then I will be able to determine the length of the King Coaster surfing trigger to travel from the right side to the left side, and then eventually it will go down in the water back to the starting point and then it has the option to run separately with the attraction over here. So that's a thing that I'm working on right now, as well as the theming for the Wave Buster attraction. And then, like I said, afterwards, when this section is ready over here on the left side, we're going to two coasters on the third section, which will have the same, not the same, maybe a mixture of theming from the Coral Reef District as of the Moonlight Beach over here. Now, speaking of the Moonlight Beach, that is finished, and there are not a lot of guests in it here, but this is one of the busiest points in my park so far. Not quite sure why it's not busy, because probably everybody's over here. But that's one of the points that is quite busy right now. And this theming for the swimming area over here will be the same as on this side. And I do need to re-theme the front side a little bit more. And eventually, when the whole swimming area is ready, I do need to add in more detail to the mountain or the volcano, as well as for the aquatic coaster, which will run through the volcano over here. But that will be done in future videos. And then eventually, when the Coral Reef District is ready over on this side, the third section is ready for the tropical area. The third section for the swimming area will be ready, the volcano will be ready. Then it's time to start working on the last section for Sunshine Scandinavia. And I'm not quite sure what the timeline for that one is, but I hope to finish this park within, let's say, 2, maybe 3 months. I hope 2 months. I can speed up the process a little bit when this section is done. This section just had a lot of triggers in it and a lot of scenery in it. And this section over here will be themed with the Olympic, the Mythic theme, which is in the game as well. And then eventually, one thing that I do need to do is add a parking lot over on this side, do a rework on the entrance area, or actually the spawn area where the guests will spawn. I'm quite happy with the entrance area over here. And then something that I did adjust it a little bit, but also needs some more theming and some details in the pathwork, is the front section over on this side. And that should wrap it up for the Sunshine Scandinavia series. So there's still a lot of things to do in this park. I do need to say I did not have a lot of creativity in my mind to have a speed build ready for you guys. Besides the station over here, which I worked on in my own time. But the next thing that will come will be the theming of the Wave Buster over here, which I got some ideas for, and also the walkways through the mountains over on this side. And the last but not least, the things that we already built, I'm actually kind of proud of this area, is the Viking area over on this side. Also with one monorail station ready. The second monorail station is also ready over on this side. And then in the future there will also be 2 monorail stations over on this side. I think this one will be a tropical themed station, and this one will be themed after the Olympic Mythic theming that is in the game. So yeah, that's a small recap on what we did so far in Sunshine Scandinavia. And I do notice that the frame rate in my game is dropping little by little as I add in more scenery. So I do need to be careful on adding in so much detail for the last things that we need to do. But yeah, like I said, this is the recap on Sunshine Scandinavia so far. And I hope to see you guys very soon, that we can make something amazing of this park. And yeah, thank you for watching this series, and see you very soon. Thank you.